Alright folks, I think we're live doing D-Lud's League here. Shooting Star Golf Club after a little bit of a warm-up. It is absolutely gross in here today. 75% humidity. Feels like it's a steam sauna. Oh man, my lower back is just... Trying out a new feature, if you guys are seeing on screen, the scrolling ticker down below. I was up pretty late last night trying to figure out how to do it and how to get everything to work the way I wanted to, but I seen it first on Agenda Free TV. It's like a news channel on YouTube, pretty good. I follow some of that stuff with breaking news, so I saw it on there, but more so than that, for the golf-related stuff, obviously, Triple Bogey has been doing it for a while, so shout out to him for the initial idea. And I kind of made an announcement before on my members' private member channel in Discord. I'm making some changes, or I guess it's really just one change. I'm changing over my membership. So everyone that's a current member, it's currently in review. It's going to drop off. I'm going to one single flat membership, no different tiers. Everyone's just going to be the same, and I'm going to be doing away with the names on the start screen and the end screen of the videos. So from now, every single live stream, as long as this works, this is the first time testing it, everyone's name will be on the bottom that rejoins once these perks go through, or the memberships, they call it perks, but the membership goes through. They said usually within 24 hours. Everyone that was a previous member, according to what YouTube said, that they'll get reimbursed for and refunded for their current month, and then everyone will have to rejoin if they so choose to do so. But I'm doing away with the start screen and end screen. One, it's rather tedious. Really appreciate it for anyone that joins, but it's tedious adding that and trying to fit it in. I got to add that to the editing every time, and unfortunately, the software that I use, the program that I use to edit images and whatnot between the start screen and end screen, the thumbnails, all that stuff, they are discontinuing their service, which is rather unfortunate. I've had it for, I don't know, 7-8 years. I've been paying for it. They're discontinuing it, which sucks. So all that together, I initially wanted to just do one membership initially, but honestly, I didn't think anyone would even join it. So I ended up doing the 3 tiers, trying to give people incentive to join. And I've been debating for a while now. I've had the membership for about 8 months, been debating for a long time, just streamlining it and doing one single one, so that way everyone's on a level playing field. If you're a member, everyone's the same level of member. And I decided to finally do it. There's no good time to make changes like that. I'm sure some people won't mind, some people will be happy, some people won't be happy. Apologies for people that don't agree with it. But that's the route I'm going, and that will future-proof things, make things easier for me. You guys will see, I think it's you guys will see your name throughout the entire live stream, all the live streams that I do, and I plan on having it as well on like videos that I record. So you guys will be seeing, instead of just the start and the end of the video, you guys will be seeing that the ticker at the bottom through the videos that I record too and post. So I think all in all, I think it'll be beneficial, and hopefully you guys see kind of where I'm coming from, and you see maybe the reasoning and the vision behind the change. But anyone that's a current member, I'm assuming you'll probably get an email or something saying that your membership was canceled. I think by sometime either tonight or tomorrow. The one single tier membership will be live, and then that's the route we're going to be going. And I did check. When I started GSPro, I double checked to make sure it was. It did get the newest update. So Flying Fat Kid put something in the Discord. 3.1.2, I think. I think they fixed the people were complaining, especially Big Dog noticed and some high-level players, that the putting was different. The putting assistance or forgiveness. So they said they changed that. They changed the D-LUD bouncy ball bounce. They said that there was some square bugs that they fixed. I don't know if that's in actual gameplay or just like the official connector that they released last time. I'm still using the Open API one, but I don't know what entails with the square bug fixes or whatever they called it. And I guess there was only like 3 or 4 things they changed. You can now change the color of your gimme circle. I don't know if anyone's going to do that. I probably won't change it. Flying Fat Kid said he changed his to blue, but hopefully the whole membership thing down below won't confuse anyone. I wanted to try it out to make sure it worked, but these are essentially the old memberships, which will all be basically deleted and removed, and then it'll be from here on out anyone that decides to rejoin. But I figure at least until that time, give people a little bit more benefit for what they paid for, and I guess you're gonna end up, like I said at the beginning, get your money back for the month anyways. So try what I just got in the ticker, the scrolling, I don't know, scrolling text, scrolling ticker down below. I sent you a message on Instagram, Black Cloud. I'm just making a change to the memberships. So everyone that's a current member there, I sent out the message first, and I messaged you, and I messaged Uneven Par on Instagram because I know you guys don't use Discord much. But as soon as I sent out those messages, I basically deleted the memberships and put the new one in for review. So it says it takes usually up to 24 hours. But basically, I'm going from the 3 tiers to just one single option. It'll make things easier, and I'm going away from the start screen and end screen for a couple different reasons. I'm kind of repeating myself now. I just talked about that, but doing away with the start and end screen. What the heck was that? I think something just came off my screen. That was maybe the hook. That hook came off, I think. I heard something drop. Oh, yep, there it is. I gotta fix that after. Basically, the Cliff Notes is I changed the membership, so any current members, you're basically gonna get canceled, and from what YouTube said is everyone that's a current member, you'll get refunded for the current month, and then if anyone chooses to rejoin, they can. Hit too hard and breaking the screen. It was just the you see, like I think I cropped some of it, but the grommets up top, they have these hooks right here. So it was one of these hooks that came off on the 1, 2, 3, 4 over from the right. The one right there came off. I mean, I'm just hitting wedges, but it should be fine for 18 holes. How hard are we today? I saw it warm up there. Yeah, it's pretty warm. We are at 84 degrees and 74% humidity. It is gross. Zip ties for my neck and garments. Same price rejoin. It's going to be $5 going forward for everything. It's just going to be one single one. Initially, that's really what I wanted to do in the first place, but like I'm repeating myself now. I said this at the beginning, but I didn't even think anyone was going to join in the first place. So I ended up doing those different tiers to kind of incentivize people that for $1 or $2 or $3. But it's going to be just one membership. No one's going to get make anyone feel bad if they get a lower one or whatever. It's just one single membership, and I don't think it'll ever change from there. Just going to streamline things, make things a lot easier on me, and it'll simplify things and make things more clear going forward. But yeah, it's brutal. It rained a little bit this morning. It was starting to rain again when I came out here. Thunderstorms tonight, thunderstorms tomorrow, I think. It's absolutely gross. But at least for my lower back, which is still jacked up, should stay, I guess, a little bit looser with it this humid. Fellow Know Your Garage Warrior, I'm always curious. Yeah, I like asking people too what it is, just as a reference point. And I mean, I guess people, you get used to it. There's really no getting used to like 90 degrees and humid, but if you do it all the time, I guess you kind of get acclimated to it. But it's kind of funny in the scramble the other day with Big Dog. He's in the wintertime in New Zealand. He plays in the morning when I'm playing at night, and he's in the wintertime when I'm in the summertime. He was like 40. That was Saturday night. He was like 42 degrees, and I was like 85 degrees, so he was like half the temperature. I think, though, that the scrolling ticker down below, like I mentioned, really good idea, and I think it seems to be working pretty good. Took some time. I don't think it's too intrusive to where it blocks anything. I tried to space things correctly and put it in the right spot to where nothing gets cut off. So me and Big Dog ended up scraping out the win, though, for the scramble. We held on. Grip and sip golf, it's all my duckless. Split was the best decision I ever made. AC in the summer, heat for the cold in the Canadian winters. I hear you. That's what a lot of people say. They swear by the mini split type of things, but I don't know about D-Lud, but a lot of us in the garage, especially on the more kind of budget side of things, it's uninsulated in the first place, so doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go and do that and then just waste all the energy money in terms of electricity and whatnot just to have an uninsulated space where you're just throwing the money down the drain. So it is what it is. Makes things interesting when I'm out here bundled up in the winter and when I'm in 75% humidity out here in the summer. But just to wrap up, Black Cloud, if you're still in here, to wrap up the whole membership thing, everything basically, as soon as these go through, as soon as the changes go through, I'm back down to 0 members. No one automatically gets brought over anything, so everyone has their own decision if they want to rejoin or not. So it's not like I changed it from like $1 a month to $100 a month and you're forced into it. Everyone can make their own decision, and that's about it. Yeah, fully insulated, which I get. That makes a ton of sense if you are, but if you're not, it's kind of is what it is. I gotta figure out a better solution for this mat. It keeps tearing. I think I need the longer 3-foot country club instead of the 2-foot. And I had it set up to where, I hit off the front section just in case anyone that's like less experienced comes in and they really hit it fat. They don't like damage their club or like break their wrist on the concrete. So they have all this room behind to chunk it. But 99.9% of the time, I'm the only one playing. So realistically, I probably should slide this forward and hit towards the back. But I know Boogeyman Bill added a second one to his, which I may end up doing. This mat in front, at this point, they're just all the edge pieces of these gym tiles all taped together, and I've reinforced it multiple times. It's definitely not the best solution. It's a little bit better. Body does not feel great, kind of beat up, so we'll see. I may be down about a club on distance. These are pitching wedges. Usually hit them good. They're in the neighborhood of 125, 130 carry. These are going like 115, 116 on that. 122. Hit a couple 8-irons. I saw Run Pud Run's message right before I went live, and he said that this course is really narrow, which that is not promising. Find the colder times of year for you. You lose a fair chunk of distance. Yeah, definitely. Balls don't compress as much. You're bundled up. Your muscles are tighter and not as loose. You can't swing as quick. Clubs are cold. Everything. I probably at least half a club, maybe even a full club. I feel like in the winter, I would say at least probably 10 yards. In the winter, I feel like I was probably carrying, like this is my 8-iron. I was probably carrying it like 145, 150. Now I hit it good. I'm up towards like 155, 160. Oh, not on these. Better. All right, couple drivers, then we'll do it. I really want to take my time warming up, but it's so brutal out here. There's only so many swings I can take, so kind of between a rock and a hard place here. This is where things get interesting. May do some old man type of golf here with some of these driver swings, kind of just try to bunt it out there. Hopefully better than that. Well, they didn't fix the T-read issue in the update. That wasn't part of the bugs. What's up, Flying Fat Kid? Apparently that wasn't part of the square bug. That we can play. Probably not going to get anywhere close to 160 on the ball speed, but if we can just do that, we can play that. As long as my screen doesn't break. Makes sense. That's how towards the end of the outdoor season is here. I always have to club up in September, October. Yeah, exactly. Practice the 3-wood punch, super tight. Oh, man. I saw Judd's message before I went live. I didn't know. I've been overwhelmed with some of the stuff that's been going on just outside of golf as of late. So it even took me, it was like 45 minutes trying to even decide. I'm like overwhelmed on certain stuff, so it's tough to even make decisions. And I didn't know what to play. And I decided, all right, D-Lud's the next one up, so we'll do that. And now everyone's saying that this course is brutal. I think we're just going to swing easy like that with driver. Try to get about 250 carry and just roll with that. We'll see if we notice anything with the putting. Big Dog's going to wake up and be super happy about that. They basically brought back the putting forgiveness now. Fairway OB, deep rough, yikes. Grip and sip, same mini split. Best money I spent on the setup. Yeah, that's what you're saying. People swear by them. All right, here goes nothing. We're just doing 18. We're just doing D-Lud's League and then calling it quits. So we got the white tees, the 6,500, Sunday pins, 8-foot gimmies. I like the 8-foot gimmies. Oh, wow, we're at 6,000 feet. Normal, 11. So that's going to be 12%. So that's going to be like a club. That'll probably be a club less, which if I'm swinging a club less, maybe I just hit my regular club into all these greens then. That'll help though off the tee. Ditto on the mini split. Good luck on the round. Appreciate it. Not a small expense. 30% tax credit in most states, and it's run super efficient / cheap. Any music or anything on this course or no? I forgot to mention my SGT journey, including leagues, brought to you by the kind folks at graybarngolf.com. How come that didn't... Did that read? I heard the ding. Did that read out on the stream? Appreciate it, Flying Fat Kid. Hosel will be +5. He's not as good as FFK. SGT. How come that didn't? What the heck? It didn't work? Censored you? Why didn't that work? I appreciate it, Flying Packet. That's just, it's one of those days. It's like everything is. The thing popped up, but it didn't read. What the heck? Let me check something quick. It should have. That makes me angry. No idea. Nothing changed. Sorry, Flying Fat Kid. That's half the fun. The animation thing worked, but yeah, I don't know.
Flying Fat Kid tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Hosel sucks at OBS.
That one worked. Appreciate it, Flying Fat Kid. That one worked. I don't know why it didn't work before. They didn't censor you on the sucks. Alright. This course looks pretty sweet. So they get the hot air balloons. Who did this? Was this also Greg McDonald? It looks like the kind of looks like Red Rock that he just did. Oh, it's the I am whoever. It's like Brian. It spells out or something. These hot air balloons look similar to Red Rocks that Greg McDonald just did. All right, first hole par 4 will hit the flyover. This looks pretty sweet in terms of graphics. It works now. I do. I really appreciate it, Flying Fat Kid. Well, I guess if anyone else wants to say anything disparaging or whatever, it works now, so go for it. All right. Fairways are a premium, eh? I got spoiled with that scramble course with everything being semi-rough. That's not ideal. Aim right for the draw and it fades. 152, 251 leaves us 120 out of the bunker. It's going to be 10%. So we're up to like 132, 134. We are at the elevation though, so I think I'm going to go pitch and wedge. We'll see what happens. Oh, go. Now sit. Wow, I hit that so bad, and it still was long from that elevation. That basically neutralized the entire bunker. I came out 93 and 100%. 18, 11 stimps, I think I said. Yeah. 18 playing 19. Good pick again, D-Lud. This course looks pretty sweet. Try that. So you're saying 5 over is the number to beat for Flying Fat Kid? Of course, it's fun to play when you hit the fairways. Sounds like most of my hits. All right, 19. Hammered it. And that one, I've been aiming. I've been mentioning it with all the scrambles and the stuff I've been playing. I've been aiming so far right because everything comes out as a pull. That one was like the first like rather significant, like almost a degree push in a while. That was 0.8. Run putt run, 2 over. Maybe I can aim a little more what I feel like is a straight putt now. All right, even after one, second hole, par 3, 174. Into the wind, but we're at this elevation. I think maybe I can get 8 iron there. Hit the like button for our boy. Appreciate it. Oh. What the heck happened? What is going on? J doesn't work? At least on this hole? Anyone else experience that when they play this, or is that just is that an update issue? This is wonky. Well, hopefully we aim close enough. Okay. I heard the square ding. That was actually hit pretty good. Would have liked that one to register. It's losing the lock onto the ball. Like I said, one of those days. One of those days. Shows we're still connected. We just hit a bunch of shots on the range. It's a me issue. Yours worked fine. Well, now it's just I don't know with this new brand new update. What I'm going to do is leave. I guess we'll go to the range real quick to see if it's a square issue. And then we'll go back into it. Like I tried to press J. I don't know if I accidentally pressed the wrong key. I may have fat fingered it on the keyboard. But when I did that and I was trying to press J, I heard the square kind of go off and then lock back onto the ball. So that's on the ball. Okay. It was fine for a hole and it was fine on the range. Now, it is in fact still working. Try to go back into it, I guess. Issue with the course. I had a couple disconnects last night. Oh, really? See, that's good information. Flying fat kid blaming me. Boogeyman Bill had the same thing. Couple of shots. Took added time to register. Acted funny when I hit tier for the scorecard. Huh. I was going to try the connector too, but like everything seemed to work and it just worked fine. Then all of a sudden on that hole, right when I tried to press J, it stopped working. So kind of wonky. Does that mean this is a somewhat older course? It looks really good, but Sounds like we may have to possibly leave and then come back like this more than once here. You guys ever wake up some days and just say, I don't want to deal with today, and just go back to bed? Or want to go back to bed? All right, Jay works now. Take 2. Must be the course. An 80-yard 8-iron? Pro T worked great. I missed every fairway just like normal. That was yesterday for you. That's I missed it left. Like the spin access was right. That ball speed and the carry is 100% wrong. Like that wasn't a great shot, but that should have been double. That was not an 80-yard 8-iron. Well, I guess we're gonna do this. 95 out of the deep rough on a downslope. Well, apparently I suck at OBS and I suck at the square and I suck at GSPro today. Okay, for bogey, that's an unfortunate break for the scorecard there. 16 playing 20. It's going to be pretty straight. Try that. It's going to push it left at the start, but then it's going to come back right. Double. Two over after 2. Bogey golf. I heard the ding. That was 100% locked on. The green is locked on. Oh, I lost that way left, but it's coming back. Sounds like your game. All right, 234. This is gonna be a kick in the you know what if I gotta constantly re-hit some of these shots. So we want to make sure we carry this. Problem is with this elevation, 3-wood's gonna be too much. I don't know if hybrid gets there. Try 3 hybrid, I guess. I feel like sometimes all of us, we get spoiled with how good, for the most part, 99.9% of the time, all this stuff works. And when like stuff like this happens to not work on a day like today, it like you get overly frustrated because you're just so used to having everything work near perfect. It's kind of lagging too. It's like, I mean, that could be some of the heat because it's so brutal in here. I don't know if that's showing up on your end, but it's kind of like glitchy when it's in the air. 31 on a downslope into a downslope. It's going to come out left. I think I probably only need about just over 20 yards. That was 20. Get down the hill. Thought that was going to roll out more. $15 playing $13. Caw. Had a few no reads as well. Wonder what was going on. Guess it wasn't my computer at all. Keeps you on your toes. Work perfectly all the time. Life would be boring. I guess. I hear what you're saying, but the fact that Bogeyman Bill basically has the same exact setup with the square and everything else, I think it's the course. Not ideal. What is the math on this? 21%, but it's going to be like half of that because of the elevation. I think I probably need 85, 90 maybe. That works. Caw. Coming for you, flying fat kid. Back to even. Could be the server the course is saved on. Same issues with the Halo course. I didn't have any issues with Halo, but I only played the 3 holes. I don't recall any issues with them. This is a long par 4. I call these skinny fairways scareways. 900 backspin and no draw. .218 out of the rough. May clip this tree here. Wasn't horrendous, but yeah, we're gonna play this as 50%. 14, we need another 7 plus another yard. Well, 15, 22. We're on a significant upslope. Probably want to land this about 17. 15, 16, 17. 17. Striving through adversity. Can make some birds. Appreciate the positivity, D-Lud. What's the temperature in your room? High temps can affect the infrared cameras. I don't think. I don't know. I think it's dual camera. I guess the red lights in the middle, the red square, I think are infrared. Could be. It's pretty brutal in here, Bob. No way. I think it's mainly camera though. It's definitely dual camera based. 190 with the elevation. I think I can get a 7 there if I hit it halfway decent. If I get off my butt and hit a shot like D-Lud says. Sit. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. That wasn't bad. A little chippy chip or a little putty putt? It's downhill a lot. This wouldn't be able to get it to stop, so we're going putty putt. I was telling Flying Fat Kid about this when he was playing with Shelby. These ones that have like anything close to like 10 feet down, it's almost impossible to get it to stop with this 9 inches down. So 21 playing like 12. Square monitor uses infrared cameras, employs dual camera, high-speed system, infrared LED lighting, 8 infrared sensors to capture the ball and club data. Could be the humidity though. This is the most humid it's been by far out here. Static electricity builds up, causes issues. No. I don't think it's a square issue though. Maybe on that no read, but I think it was Bogeyman Bill had the same issue with his course before. 1.7 right. This is gonna break a ton. Try that. But yeah, I had a feeling. There's a camera up top, there's a camera down low, and then the square, the red lights in the square, I had a feeling those were infrared. Oh! That did not. Stop. Wow. Did that stay in? It did. That did not feel like a negative 1.7 pull. 290 par 4. Even after 6. Come on, let's hit a drive. No draw. Sit. 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 Community could be for show. Good swing there. Spray the mat with water. Good choice on the putt there. Nice play. I'm surprised that stayed in. Played SGT round 1, no issues. Playing this one next. No issues on round 2, SGT after. Don't know. Seems to be working all right now. But yeah, that was a good call on the putt. Anyone that has that, if you're just on the fringe like that, highly recommend going putt. Because it's even that, like I barely tapped that, it felt like, and it still barely stopped to get in there. I think about 30. $34, sit. All right. A little bit of a bouncy ball bounce, but that was on the fringe, so that makes sense. Caw-caw. We'll see if we get any D-Lud bouncy ball bounces, but GSPro allegedly fixed that. Tell you what, 1 under for a round that I'm kind of just slapping it around. Can we... No, we can't. Unless I just put it right into the deep rough. I'll try that. Live by the motto, putt when I can, chip when I have to. This is also driven by the fact that I suck at short chips. I mean, they do say that like a bad putt is usually a lot better than a bad chip. Bad chip, you're either chunking it or blading it. Bad putt, you're usually within 10, 15 feet, even if it's really bad. So I agree with you. I'm pretty decent though at those short little putts or short little chips here, but that's more so when it's either flat or into a slight upslope. That one you just can't get enough spin on it for that short of a shot. Oh, the club twisted. Stay in the rough, stay in the rough, stay in the rough, stay in the rough. It did. And if it wasn't for that 80-yard 8-iron, we'd probably be a stroke or two better. But that was lucky break there, and that was lucky on the that last one where I putted and it stayed just inside the inner circle. All right, 100-yard shot here, maybe even slightly less. Sit. All right. Needed slightly less than 100, but I hit it 100.7, so can't be super mad at that. I hit about 5 shanks yesterday doing that stupid 1-club challenge for Flying Fat Kid. Nine feet playing 8 feet. It's going to break left to right at the start for the first 2 lines, but then it's back the other way. I think it's just right edge. Come on, let's get this in. This one's for you, D-Lud. Get my head out of my butt, make some birdies. I didn't hit it. Go! I guess I did. So that was just a straight putt. I even pulled it a touch. Head remains in the butt. Still 1 under though. 9th hole par 5. That could be trouble. Okay, it's fine. .214. It's 12% though. That's like 20 yards off it, so it's like a 200-yard shot. If I was swinging it good, I'd probably hit a 6, but I think I'm going to hit a 5. If I hit it halfway decent, it's probably going to be too much, but I think the 5 gets there. I looked gut there, I just didn't draw. Even that was too much. Should have hit the 6, I guess. .300 was it? Did it roll out to 300? I didn't even look. That was honestly pretty bad. What is this thing doing? 20 yards. We're on a down slope. It's going to come out left, but it's braking right to left. About 15, I think. Sit. Caw-caw. On to the back nine we go. 10th hole, par 3, 159. I think 9 gets there with this elevation. Oh, not that way. .21. About a 15-yarder-ish. Good par save. Where the heck are we going on this? Don't want to get too aggressive. Hopefully this draws. It's narrow. Obviously, there's a lot of like OB and like you guys are saying deep rough and all that stuff. But I don't think it's as bad as even like that John Deere last week with all those stupid trees. I struggled more there off the tee than this so far. This is more, I guess, for it to go into in terms of OB, but I'd rather have it like this where it's kind of almost link style with no real big trees. Oh, Drew. Run, baby, run. This is almost the same shot again. 5-iron, 6-iron. Kind of a sucker pin over there. So we're not going to mess with that. We're going to go there. And I'm going to go 6. I think I'd rather be a little bit short. And I mean, 12%, 10% is going to be 22. So that brings it down to like 200. And it's down a little bit too. All right, that works. Eagle putt. Basically 16 playing 12. It's pretty straight, but it's going to break a touch more because it's downhill. Try that. Maybe too much. Yep, it was too much. That was a dead straight putt too. Take the birdie, but that was an easy eagle putt. That should have been an eagle. Big dog's in my head now with those dots on the first line where the ball is. I used to never even look at those, but I guess it does affect how it starts. 3 under, 12th hole, par 4, 388. That's not ideal. Sit. 270 raw. Not exactly a draw. 270 raw, not exactly a draw. 130 out of the deep rough. So 12% off of 20. It's going to lose some spin, but I got to add basically 10%, so it's like a 140. It's like a 140 shot. I want to land at 135. Think we'll go 9. I don't know if the pitching wedge is getting there. Stay right. Tried. Little Toey there. Little Toey Legowski. But chip this inside the inner circle. Get out of here with a par. 9 yards. It's going to come out right. Take the par. 290 par 4. Little baby draw onto the green would be nice. Or an overdraw, possibly still on the green. Go! Nope. Hit this about 25-ish. Caw. 4 under. 14th hole par 4. Where are we going? Caw, what's up, Whiskey Rich? I get the play on words there for your name. Is your name actually Rich, or is it just because of the Whiskey Richard type of thing? $160. 323, 324. I don't hate that. Still kind of overdone on the draw, but all right, 125. Bit of a helping wind with the elevation. So that's gonna take 10% off. So we're down. I mean, 12% technically, but we're down to like 110. So I need like a 105 shot. Middle name is Rich, first name James. Love whiskey, so the two fits. Nice. I just didn't know if like that was just like a funny name you made. Like there's a bunch of those funny names where people they get them to say them. But I didn't know if like your name was even remotely close to Rich and I was just calling you Rich, but at least they fit together. All right, choke down, approach wedge, about 105. Toey, sit. It's like 3 yards too much, I think. Okay, that works. Caw. Never mind. I guess that was perfect. 5 under. Oh boy. 15th hole par 5, 588. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised by this score. If I knew I was going to hit it halfway decent, I would have done SGT. All right, we'll protect against the overdraw out there. Oh. That's a very generous 308 based on that swing. 250. But it's going to be like 225 with the elevation. I think it's a 3 hybrid out this way. I think it's a 3 hybrid over there. No. Not that way. That's supposed to draw. That's what I get for trying to play it smart. $80 out of the deep rough. But it's going to play like 10% because of the elevation. Really even 8. It's going to lose some spin. I think it's a 56. About 75 or 80. Oh, 85 sit. All right. Hindsight is amazing. Like I said, I'm kind of just surprised I'm even in the position that I am in terms of score. Like, there's been some good shots that have worked out. I'm not playing terrible, but it's one of those days where expectations were pretty darn low, and it seems like I'm kind of getting lucky on some of this stuff. Try that. 13 footer for birdie, basically 14. Ah! 3 holes left, 5 under, 16th hole par 4. This one we have tons of room left, so. Again, pretty poorly hit, but it's going to work out. Finish strong, appreciate it. Trying to. I'll have to take a look at the leaderboard. I think the leader's 7 under. I don't know if we're going to quite get there. But even if I just finish 5 under, I'm not mad at that. 63, up about a yard and a half. It's going to come out right. Um, 10%. It's 12, but 10% is easier to do. So take like 6, 7 yards off of it. 64, we're like 57. So I need to land it like 52. $53. Go! My wedges, believe it or not, have kind of been saving me these last week or so. Been hitting my wedges pretty good, getting myself at least close enough to where I'm like a lot of the times like I watch back our big dog scramble, like we had these kind of putts like 10, 12 footers a lot of times versus some of the other weeks when the wedges were off had like 30 footers. Makes a huge difference. All right, we'll try this. Maybe slightly inside that because it's a touch uphill, but
Stice Golf has become a member.
Stice Golf, baby, let's go. Unfortunately, Stice, I was almost hoping. First of all, I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, it's gonna get canceled in about by the end of today, but I do really appreciate it. I just this morning reset the membership, so I'm getting rid of the 3 tiers and I'm all going to one single tier. So I think I really appreciate it, Stice. Hopefully, you consider rejoining. Hopefully, you're gonna get a refund for that, and then it's gonna get canceled. But I really appreciate it, Stice. You're the man. My luck. I haven't had Craig was the last one to join like 2 weeks ago. I haven't, and before that it was like a long time. I haven't had anyone join. And then the day that I decide to make a change after 8 months, but you'll get your $3 back, Stice, and then you can decide if you want to join. The new tier is just going to be one tier at $4.99, and we'll go from there. And everyone's name. I'm getting rid of the start screen and the end screen on videos. Now it's just going to be the scrolling ticker on the bottom with everyone's name for both live streams and videos. So throughout the entire video and the entire stream, you guys will be seeing your names go across versus before I didn't have anything for the live streams, and for the videos, it was just at the start and the end. But I do really, really appreciate it, Stice. Thank you. But it's basically you're gonna get an email within like it said up to 24 hours, but basically probably within a couple hours by tonight, you'll get an email saying that your money was sent back. I was hoping that didn't happen because it's gonna be so confusing. You become a member, which I really appreciate, and now it's like, well, so now what? So I'm a member, I'm not a member, I gotta rejoin. I just joined. What happens? Get there. That could have possibly been. I still have 2 holes to get 2 birdies. Where's my leaderboard? Oh, 9 under is the leader. Never mind. Jamie News 6 under. I could maybe get there. K French is 9 under. I wasn't getting there anyways, but all right, 204 up a yard to 205, but it's going to be 10% less, so it's like 185. So I want to hit this like 180. Go there. This is not an easy hole. This could be a blow-up hole anyways. I'm going to go 7.
Flying Fat Kid tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Stice is the man. Hosel still sucks.
Nice in the chat. I really appreciate it, boys. It's again. I mean, I've been saying it. One of those days. At least the score's going my way. It's just one of these days where, hopefully, if anyone has any questions with the membership change that I made, just let me know, and you can reach out to me, and I'll explain it. Everyone's memberships by like tonight. Everyone's memberships are going to get canceled and refunded, and you'll have to decide if you want to rejoin or not. But I really appreciate the super chat, Stice. You're the man for joining. How was your trip? Hopefully your trip was good in Vegas. Needs to go. Needs to go. Whoa. Delayed zippy zip. Keep my head open, playing well. Yes, I mean, it's not even, my head is so many other things today, which is kind of what I was saying before. My head is just all over the place, where golf is just like so far down the priority, which I keep saying is why I'm surprised I'm even playing like this. But it's just like my mind is occupied with so many other things that's going on. It's like I can't even concentrate on what I'm trying to do, which apparently is working out. And then the more on that I am, I decided to do the whole membership thing right in the middle of it. But I guess when it's chaotic, I might as well keep the chaos going and just lean into it. 17. I don't know if I need to go that far because it's breaking right to left at the pin. 17 up to 18, probably 14 or 15. Sit. Oh! Oh, it stayed. It stayed? Whoa, oh, that was a par. Was that par 3? Man, I cannot. I have no idea what's going on. What the heck is going on?
CD-Rum, Gray Barn Golf Tip $2 through Super Chat.
What is
Poop
going on?
ahead.
All right, that was a par 3. I missed it, and it just stayed outside. Or it stayed in for a par. Thank you, C-Drum. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. Great trip. Had to get D-La in to help figure out the join membership. Wasn't showing up on IOs. I play best when I don't think. All right, one hole. We're 5 under. That was wonky because I chipped it. It showed like it got rid of it, but we're not. So I was thinking we were on auto putt. We're not on auto putt. So that was it stayed inside the +1 for a par, even though it showed it was outside. I don't know what the heck's going on at this point. No one else become, please, for the one, this would be the only time you ever hear me say this. No one else become a member today until it resets. How'd the C-Drum, how'd the scramble go? C-Drum said him and Luma had a new specific rule of they're no longer going to lose to HRG. Thinking is hard. Tell me about it. Don't tell me what to do. All right. Oh. Super low on the face. Sit. .176 out of a bunker. Good news is the elevation's gonna, that clubhouse looks really good. The elevation's gonna get rid of this bunker percentage pretty much all the way, if not even add a little. So it's basically 176. I gotta land at 170. It's gonna come out significantly left. I think it's a smooth 7. I don't think 8 gets there. Yeah, memberships, I reset it, Stice, today, and I sent a message. I figured no one else would join, so I didn't make like a general announcement, but I sent a message in, we have a separate text channel in Discord, so I let everyone know that they're going to reset. So it's in the process of canceling everyone's membership, and it's going to reset to where I have 0, and then people can either rejoin or not at one single tier. Instead of the 3 tiers with the different start and end screen and all that crap, which is kind of confusing, I'm just doing one single tier. If you become a member, everyone's on the same field, same level playing field. Everyone is the same level of member at $4.99. And based on the headache that's been going on so far with this, there's a 99.9% chance I'll never change it again. But like I said, I do really appreciate you becoming a member, but unfortunately it's just going to cancel. So maybe good or bad. Maybe you had fat fingers and you were 50-50 in becoming a member anyways, so it gives you more time to think about it. Oh, I chunked it. Can I blame you guys on that? I'd rather not drop in the deep rough. Alright, we'll go there. $130. It's going to be about 15 off of that. So 115, I want to land at 110. Big dog's so dang consistent. Want another level that's above FFK. I don't want to be level with that shorty. Blame me. Wow, 10,000? Backspin with a choke down approach wedge? That usually doesn't happen. Now we're punting for bogey. $32 playing $38. C-Drum, you notice anything different with the putting with this new update that they just came out with this morning? Hold it. That's a double to finish it on. So basically 2 doubles in between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birdies. That was eventful. Not really. Apparently, so that previous update, like a week ago, whenever it was, a week and a half ago, they got rid of all of the putting assistance, and then a lot of people noticed and started complaining. So they added some of it back, from what I understand, in this update they just came out with today, the 3.1.2 or whatever. All right, D-Lud, there's your league, buddy. That was a really cool course. I got lucky on a lot of those shots. Definitely wasn't the easiest layout, but I don't think it was too bad. The way you guys were talking about it, I thought I was going to have like 10 balls in the water off the tee. But 3 under, 69, 9 par, 7 birdies, 2 doubles, 23 putts, 323, longest drive, 291, 157, 160. There was like 6,000 feet of elevation, so that's why some of those drives were so long. But the ball speeds aren't horrendous. 87 feet of putting, 55 minutes. 10 out of 18 greens regulation, 7 out of 14 fairways. What time is it? 3:30. Good round, appreciate it. I beat your, what'd you say at the beginning? 2 over, 5 over something prediction? Hosel would be +5. He's not as good as FFK, were the exact words. That got censored. Little do you know, Flying Fat Kid, I censored those the OBS stuff to where you talk trash about any kind of score predictions. It gets censored and doesn't read out. Anything else, you can call me short. You can say anything else disparaging. That all will read through. But if you say anything about a score, it gets censored. Around Bubba, appreciate it, boys. 5 over. All right. It is rather. You're short. Appreciate it, Seedrum. You're short too. And you lost last week in the scramble. You're short and you lost. I think that's going to do it for me. I'm supposed to play with the one and only Uncle Tony tomorrow, but there was thunderstorms today and thunderstorms tomorrow. I texted him earlier asking him what he wants to do, and I don't know if that will end up happening or not. And he hasn't. Oh, he said, can we wait until tomorrow morning to cancel, or is that too late? But I think that's going to do it for me. I think I'm going to record that Lot 15 course that CE Sim Golf just put out. I should be able to do that pretty quick in like 10 minutes. And I'm going to try out the ticker thing at the bottom. I'll add Stice into it right before I change it, and then I'll have to redo it all over again once the membership's reset. But greatly appreciate the generous super chat, Stice becoming a member. Really appreciate it, Flying Fat Kid and Seedrum. I think it was just you guys that were talking trash with the super chats, but I do greatly appreciate it. And sorry, kind of all over the place today. My mind's on a lot of different things, so I did and I am. Oh, we can't watch. Probably has mulligans on. I think I'm just going to record that because I don't know if I end up playing, then I probably won't be out here tomorrow, and then I have nothing to post on Wednesday. So I think that's it. Unless you guys have any more trash talk you want to get in real quick. Sorry about the confusion with the memberships, but hopefully after tonight or tomorrow, everything will be set in stone, no changes after that, and then it'll be pretty self-explanatory. And anyone that's kind enough to consider becoming a member, you will be in and no worries about anything changing. You got a new ball speed PR? What'd you hit? Good luck, brother. Appreciate it, Rich. Wasn't even on a boosted pro tee. What'd you get? Like what's your PR? 170 something? I'm assuming? 171? Jeez. Maybe there's something going on with these with GSPro with these high ball speeds. I hit 166 with Big Dog in the scramble. Maybe they're juicing up the scramble numbers. But all right, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. If anyone has any kind of questions or whatever, just Discord is the best place. You can get in contact with me with Discord. We got a good community going over there. Bunch of really cool guys that put a bunch of useful stuff, a lot of funny trash talk, good conversations back and forth, all that good stuff. And then it seems like the scrolling ticker thing, which is the main thing I wanted to test today, seems like it works pretty good. GC3 raw speed. Don't take my win. Hey, it's a good ball speed. You're almost up there to Flying Fat Kid. You're like FFK Junior now. But I'm out of here. I'm gonna record that lot 15 real quick to have something for Wednesday to post, and then I'll probably be back out here either possibly tomorrow night, but most likely Wednesday. But I'm out of here. I can keep saying bye for like 10 minutes, so see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.